by myself.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Seattle. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30 right about. The 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. attempt. This is Aaron Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
He was taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
By Bruce Irvin. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Rodgers now to throw. This is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling, and the Packers have taken the early lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Seahawks nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now a first down carry by Jones. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 40 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Packers 14, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Brings up second down.
On second down, it's Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Able to get this to Gordon. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. 3rd down here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here's Lewis. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. On play action, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin. as the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score, Packers 21, Seahawks 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for it. He's got a man. Complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48.
Looking deep for Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
17.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, If a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They go screen pass to Hyde. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Complete to Carlos Hyde. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run by Jones, not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 39-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Carson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on third down, Wilson flushed out right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Listen to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
I see Madden on that bull crap. I see Madden on that bull crap.
Marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
See how the niggas go just now. That jump is so fake.
28 all. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in at the 3. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his
offense a lot of
room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points.
I want to be.
From experience,
ain't hurting me.
There'll be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Ain't hurting me. Get up.
10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Oh, they weren't ready for that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
17 yards.
Man, we about to have fun, man. We about to have fun.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Have fun, yo. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do, baby.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, look at Madden. Oh!
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or the other one was.
7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
Damn!
The incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. Now look at
Oh, my God!
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
Man, it's so stupid, bro.
Times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense.
Man, let me go ahead and score because they so whack for that, John. I swear to God.
Locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And now a good return here at all as they're forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Now they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Oh, Madden.
A little too far at 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
They got me fucked up.
Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go, fellas.
Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man. It's Austin. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's back to throw.
Let's go! Hit the ball!
It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while
what's wrong with this dude?
Was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Play with me!
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Crosby for the point after. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game, 35-35.
Get that nigga that fluke touchdown, man. Got me fighting.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in
Hey, this bum this touchdown on me, man.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, yes.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater.
One more time.
And try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Wilson to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Down. 1st and 10.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
38.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was there.
What's up, son?
Exactly what they did.